This is gonna be real quick. There's a small little trailer, and it's called Superman Strength. You know, I love looking at trailers. Like as a movie, this is a movie I'm highly anticipating. I'm really hoping. I said it before. I'm hoping this kicks off an amazing DC universe for the future. So I'm doing nothing but hoping the best. And I'm a Zack Snyder fan. I love Zack Snyder movies, but I am not one of those people that's hoping this fails. Which, by the way, I don't really go on Twitter like, well, I don't have a Twitter no more, but I don't go on social media like that. But I was shown there's a movement by Zack Snyder fans. It is hard to hear that as a Zack Snyder fan myself, but sir, I'll call them, they're not fans, they're extremists. Zack Snyder extremists are making a movement boycotting this movie. Hold on. Are y'all serious? We're DC? Are we not DC fans? We don't mess this up. I hate hearing stuff like that. And the worst part was someone showed me the post, and there's a lot of people liking that and agreeing with it. I'm like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, seriously? We're boycotting Superman because it's what? Not Zack Snyder doing it? Was I heard that Zack Snyder wasn't finishing it? Yes, but I don't take it to the extreme. I ain't nobody's extremist when it comes to this entertainment stuff. No, not at all. And I'm like, I love Zack Snyder. He gave me Watchmen, Zack Snyder Justice League, Batman v Superman, Man of Steel. He gave me gems, and I appreciate him for it. But I am never going to just be like, okay, I hope somebody else fail because he didn't get... No. Like, why is there a movement for... Again, I say this. You know if this don't succeed, that more than likely we're not going to be getting DC projects for a while. They'll probably start over again. This has Superman... one of the top, not just DC heroes, but heroes of all time. One of them, if he don't succeed, bro, we could be waiting for a while. Come on now. Come on. Like, come on. Like, dude. Like, no, that's, as a Zack Snyder fan, I was like, come on. Like, I ain't trying to wish nothing. I hope the best for this movie. Is there a couple things I'm like, yeah, like, I'm still, the suit is growing on. It has to grow on me. But that's a small thing. That's not something I'm like, I'm gonna hate the movie. No, eventually I can see myself liking it. Just right now, I'm not feeling it. Seeing him damaged a lot, and I heard that James Gunn is gonna not make him as strong as the Man of Steel is. I'm iffy about that, but we'll see when the movie comes out and I can judge it for myself. Cause the animated series of Superman weak nerfed him too, but it was still an enjoyable show. So it just depends on how he shows him. But bro, the fact that there's a movement for this movie to fail, you're messing it up for us DC fans. But I said it before, in this era, we live in an era where people love to complain, love to go against the great, like they just love it, bro. Even when it don't make sense. Forget James Gunn. This is the future for DC. I do not want to go through like the Zack Snyder thing where we just have to wait years upon years for DC to get that Marvel lengthy treatment. I would like to see a Thanos type battle where it was Iron Man, Thor, and Cat fighting them, but with Darkseid, and you got Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. Like, bro, like. Anyway, let's see this trailer real quick. That was much longer than I wanted to be. I just had to get that out of my system because I saw that not too long ago, and that made me so mad. But this is Superman Strength. I just want to see if they show any new clips.
You were out there helping them?
I thought I was.
They've always been wrong about me. I get scared.
Dang, got that kryptonite.
But that is being human. And that's my greatest strength.
The flying scenes is what's going to be, that's going to be the best part, is the flying scenes. Alright, so they didn't show too much of new clips. They did show the kryptonite that Metamorph does.
They're helping them?
I thought I was.
So Metamorph's looking for Lex Luthor, apparently.
They've always been wrong about me. I get scared. But that is being human.
I want to know, who is this a big old alien while Superman, what is that big old thing? We still don't know what the heck that is. I was looking up different comics. I'm like, who is this villain? I don't know. Hey, Lex Luthor's doing something. And they're just straight up ignoring it.
But that is being human. that's my greatest strength.
That is so cool, bro. Yes, I am all in for this movie, bro. Does Zack Snyder Man of Steel and this look different? Sure, but let's not act like the comics didn't have different versions of Superman. Let's not act like the cartoons didn't have different versions of Superman. That was like one thing I didn't like when Man of Steel came out. Superman is he's too dark. Are you serious? You don't read comics, do you? There was darker versions and light versions. The cartoons even do that. It was the Superman animated series. Then it was some of the DC movies, and he was a little darker. You know, Superman snapped Zod's neck. Read the comics. Superman's killed some people before too. He didn't want to, but he had no choice. Zod and Superman are the same strength. He had no choice. What are you gonna do? Let him go? Let go the same guy who's strong as you and more combat experience? No, he had to do it. But they showed the experience of him screaming in pain because he didn't want to do that. That's character development. But both sides, when Man of Steel came out, I hate when people complain about that. Now we in this era and people complaining about this. It's like, bro, and we can have our opinions, but some people take it too far. Don't mess up this opportunity of greatness. Even if this movie has some flaws, there was a lot of Marvel movies that had flaws before Endgame and them, but it got better. This movie, it could have some flaws, but it could get better for the future, so we can keep more movies. You know what I'm saying? That's how we eat as fans. So I could, as a Batman fan, like Batman's my number one, I can see Batman in this universe. I am looking forward to seeing what Batman's like here. Hopefully, my hope is they take that Ben Affleck Batman into here. I want that Arkham Batman animated series version. Like that Arkham. The Arkham is perfect. I want that, which Ben Affleck embodied that in Batman v Superman. And I want that in here. I'm interested to see what Wonder Woman is. She's my favorite female superhero. Bro, like, don't mess this up. Anyway, I'll see y'all later.